Yawn, yawn, yawn all day long. Yawn, yawn, yawn while I sing this song. Work, work, work all day long. Work, work, work while I sing this song. I'm gonna sing these songs, I'm gonna make them shine. I'm gonna take off the spray paint with turpentine. I know I'm yawning. Butter cheeks, my friend, is here. Yes, I'm yawning. Butterfly's here too. Heck yeah, man. I knew she would show up at some point today. I knew it. Marky Mark, what's up, brother? Let's see, am I the only like button here? I think you are. Holy cow. Traitors. Traitors. Like. Work, work, work all day long. Work, work, work while I sing this song. I'm gonna clean these floors. I'm gonna make them shine. I'm gonna take off the spray paint with turpentine. Alright, sorry I had to get a nice cold bottle of agua. Oh, Miss Buttercheeks. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Killer Carla, we're all here. I'm done for the day. I can't take it anymore. Shit's too depressing. The streets are too depressing. That is the truth. I go out there, see all this crap all day long, and it's like, I just don't want to do it anymore. Texas Cutie! Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you know, I thought about it, but I went and did... Hey, look, it's 2:55. I'm basically taking all day off. Longhorn blew the game. Texas Cutie, how are you doing, my friend? My friend up in north central Texas. Texas Cutie's got me where she wants me. I hope all my friends here are doing good. I'll tell you, I've been out today messing around on the street, and yes, it's a little chilly right now. I actually had to take my big jacket off. The streets are they're a little depressing right now, I can tell you that much. Little viewers, the streets are depressing today. I don't even want to be out there anymore. Is there a lag? Good Lord, we weren't lagging a while ago. We were doing just fine. I may have to drive down. I got to go down to the HEB before I go home. I got to go to the HEB before... Here, I'll tell you what. Let me move real quick and get out of this area, because sometimes this little nook down here. So I stop at the store every day and I stop my day at the store, and that is daily. I have to come by here for some reason or another, either petrol or water or something, but I start my day here and I end my day here every day. Some people may think that's a little crazy, but it's my routine. And Killer Carla, that's in the chat, will tell you I am a routine-driven person. Like, if I get outside of my routine, I get crazy. I don't like getting outside of the routine. I don't know why that is, but once I set a routine in motion, like boom, I gotta stick to that routine. All right, my chat reset. So, hope everybody's having a good day. It is a beautiful day outside. Look at this. Yes, I am a man of habit. I am, for sure. Ohio State roommate caused him to fumble and score on Texas. Yikes. Yeah, I am a man of habit. I like routine. I like to know what to. I think the main reason that I'm so like routine driven is because I want to know what the day's gonna hold. Like, I want to know what I'm gonna be doing from day to day, and it throws me off when something goes wrong. Let's see. Ohio State roommate caused him to fumble, and I'm a planner. And see, there you go. It's me. I am a planner and a routine-driven person as well. Very much so. And boy, when something breaks the routine, it makes me freaking insane. Which, when you're trying to run a media company, there's nothing ever routine. So maybe that's why I stay messed up all the time. Especially doing the news, because there is nothing routine about doing the news. I can tell you that. You can't really have a routine, because you never know when things are going to come up. Like the bomb threat yesterday. You know, I mean, you just never know when things are going to happen. But it is what it is. But no, it is a beautiful day outside. Look at this. Look at this day. It is what my thermometer says. It's 58 degrees, and it is a beautiful day. It is beautiful. Look at it out here. You can feel it. I've got a sweatshirt on. I'm not having to wear my jacket. We have to be on routine with ASD new curriculum or else. Uh-oh. They're going to... You know, at least they don't paddle anymore. I got my butt paddled quite a bit when I was in school. I got spanked. Shirley Temples, my old principal, she would spank me, or she would have Coach Dill spank me. Kid you not, I got spanked all the time. And then I would have to go home and get it a second time, because you get spanked at school, you get spanked at home. But I don't think they're spanking anymore at school, which is a shame. Let's see here. Killer Carla. We have a routine with ASD. I'm talking about... Oh, well. Hopefully they don't spank you either. If they do, that's a big problem. If they're spanking you, you might want to find a different school to go to. I don't know. It may be a fun day at school, though. I mean, you know, could be a fun day. I guess it just depends on your routine. Good Lord. What is it with these cars, man? Texas Cutie has routine chaos. Well, you know, sometimes that makes life fun. It does. Routine chaos. There's nothing wrong with a little chaos every now and then. It keeps you frosty, keeps you on your toes. That's exactly what it sounded like. A fart can. Depends on the spammer. I know, that guy took off like he was going to a race. So, check it out. Y'all remember the double homicide I was telling y'all about this morning? Well, I'm assuming you probably have not heard anything from the media, but I do have the 411, and I don't know if you guys are ready to hear about this or not, because when I heard about it, I was absolutely shocked. It wasn't a double homicide. There was only one person killed. But are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? This was at an apartment complex on the 3rd floor, okay? This woman got all PO'd at her significant other that lived there. Spanker. Texas cutie. You're so crazy. Now there was a man and a woman having a bit of a struggle there, and the man went head first off the balcony. So they don't know if the girl pushed him or if he jumped. She is saying he jumped. And apparently they have her at the police station talking about it now. So they're not going to report on it until, obviously the media will not report suicides. So it could, and I shouldn't have just said that because now this stream. Anyway, so something happened. And the guy that messaged me about all this early this morning told me that he hears them fighting all the time, but something happened and he went over the railing. Now, if he had help over the railing or if he just wanted to do it himself, I don't know, but that's what happened. A boy went and decided he could fly. Butterfly 71, Texas cutie. Butterfly's got a phone call. Yep. I don't know exactly what happened, but it wasn't 2 people dead. It was 1 person dead and another person involved. So, I don't know. You guys take that however you want to take it. It could be either way at this point. But I do have video from the scene. I'm just trying to decide if I should put it out or not. Jeffrey, what's up? It is fairly graphic, so I'm probably not going to be putting it out. I can tell you that. I don't want to be publishing that nastiness. Let's see. What do we got here? We got Jeffrey, butterflies on a phone call. Texas cutie is looking for a spanker or a spammer, one of the two. I'm not sure. Bill's here. What's up, Mr. Bill? Mr. Bill. Yeah, we been an interesting day out here, I can tell you that. Been an interesting day. And it is gonna get cold tonight again. It is gonna get cold again tonight. So there will not be an Austin After Dark tonight. I'm gonna wait until it warms up a little bit. I'm just not cut out for that. Standing in the middle of the street for 4 hours when it's below freezing. Yeah, hit that like, share, subscribe, support the channel. Support the channel. So, what are we all feeling like about our felon in chief? Tired from a week of car hunting. Bill's hunting him a car. Bill's hunting him a car. I am tired from a week of battling this stupid piece of pile of junk. I battle the Dashmobile more than I drive it, it seems like. So, what are we feeling about our felon in chief? I think it's awesome, and I would wear that name with pride. I would have a t-shirt made. I would have my nameplate on my desk in the White House. I would put that everywhere. The left likes to poke at him about that, but I would wear it as a badge of pride if it was me. Felon in chief. That's what I'd call myself. Because I'm still your daddy. I'll tell you what, if you want to buy, you know what? I'll tell you what. You come to the corner of Baghdad and Hero Way, I'll leave the keys in it. You just take it with you. Hang on, let me make sure my insurance will cover theft. I promise you I won't call the cops. You just come take it. Nah, I don't care. I'm more pointing out that the left seems to care, and I would wear it with pride. In California, who leave theirs in the middle of the road, yeah, and then they get it ran over by a bulldozer. Texas cuties, fun. You guys are all pretty funny people. I enjoy laughing with y'all quite a bit. I do enjoy laughing with you. So I am going to be heading home a little early today because I'm just kind of tired of it out here, to be quite honest. I think I will take tomorrow off. I think. I'm almost certain I will. I can't, I don't know. I just need to get away. So he can't vote and carry a firearm now. That's what I hear, Bill. That's what I hear, man. But I think it's all going to be overturned once it, makes its way through the appeals process, which we all know how long, the legal process in this country is. That could take, till he's out of office again before they even hear that case. So, but he is once again the most powerful man in the world, and, who cares about a little low-level felony? I don't care. It was all a freaking... the whole thing was just made up bullshit is basically what it was. Yeah. I bet he does. And I bet there ain't nobody gonna take him from him either. Yep. That's what I'm saying, Jeffrey. I would wear that with a badge of pride. I mean, yeah, I sent Killer Carla the You Want to See My Pecker cartoon. That made her laugh. That's my new favorite cartoon. I watch it at least 7 times a day right now just to laugh. I don't really think about them too much when I'm at home. When I have my kids with me and we're just kind of doing our thing. What's funny? And I wanted to tell you guys this because there's a lot of people out there that struggle with substance abuse and addiction issues. And back when I was in my 20s, when I was very messed up on drugs and alcohol, I don't know. I would assume so, Bill, but I'm not 100% certain if anybody would even try to take them from him. But I never thought back then, when I was in the middle of all of my mess back in my 20s, I never thought I would be happy without the drugs and alcohol. Like, I could not see a point, like, when I was in the middle of it, I could not see a day that I would be happy without it, right? So it's like, the way I looked at it is like seeing the world in color or black and white. When you have the drugs and alcohol, you see the world in color. When you don't have it, you see the world in black and white. But what's interesting is I have never been as happy as I am now with, just a solitary life, just my kids, my family, and just hanging out, watch it like watching my little boy last night try to beatbox. Cade is trying to beatbox now. And, it's like that kind of stuff. It's the little things that you never, I never realized that would bring that much happiness. And it's good. It's good stuff. Like, no matter how bad the streets get, no matter how bad homelessness is, no matter what's happening, you can go home to your family and things are just okay. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't matter what's happening. Things are okay. I don't care what people say. I don't care, none of that matters. None of that matters. I couldn't do a crossword puzzle. I am not a smart person. Texas Cutie. I would have to have a dictionary out. I would have to cheat to do a crossword. My grandmother used to do crosswords like a fiend. Oh my God. She used to have the books and the papers. She would have so many crosswords, and she did them a lot. Let's see. Waiting for his first song. That's Cade. Cade's a beatboxer now. He'll say, "Dad, count me down." And I'll say, 5, 4, 3, 2, and he'll go, he's so funny. Kids are lovely. And here's the other part about kids. I look at my kids and I think they're the cutest things that's ever worked. Just the cutest things that's ever existed. And everybody else looks at them like they're little retards. If they heard my kid beatboxing, they'd be like, what the hell's wrong with this kid? But I'm over here like, oh, it's the cutest little boy ever. It did, Jeffrey. It did. It does keep your mind sharp, that's for sure. Yeah. I tell Killer Carla all the time, you need to be doing stuff to keep your mind busy. My grandmother used to always tell me the idle hands are the devil's playground. And boy, is that true. Butter cheeks is being nice. Look, if I saw somebody else's little boy, I would be like, this kid. No, all kids are beautiful. There is no such thing as an ugly baby, or all kids are wonderful. Butterfly, I don't know. We haven't really heard much about it. The authorities are not talking about it. The guy that told me all about it said that he hears them fighting a lot, but she says he jumped. So I don't know. I guess I have to wait until their investigation's over. He definitely died though. He went off the 3rd floor balcony. I guess it's possible. Jamie Lynn shot a goose and killed a hen. No, there really is no such thing as an ugly baby. I'm telling you right now. All babies are wonderful. Oh, well, I thank you, Butter Cheeks. And Cade, you're going to give... You and Texas Cutie are giving Cade a very big head. I'm telling you right now, you're giving this kid a big head. It sounded like he did. It sounded like he did. Whatever happened early this morning, like around 5-ish, something like that. So unless they had a long night last night and drugs or alcohol were involved, we all know how those fights start. They start very quickly. I'm in trouble. What did I say that was wrong? I don't think I said anything wrong. He jumped for his life. But no, things are good. Things in Austin are good. I know I may make Austin sound like it's just a complete burning pile of poo-poo, but Austin's okay, and it's gonna be okay. I hope it didn't hurt either, but from 3 floors up, I can imagine it may have. I mean, that's a pretty far fall, but you could definitely survive that fall. I guess depending on how you hit. Oh, Butterfly is screaming, Jamie Lynn! Jamie Lynn! I can't tell you how many times I've been... My mom, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the truth right now. I'm going to tell y'all the truth right now. I was named Jamie Lynn. Why was I named that? Because my mom thought I was going to be a girl. I said it. I said it. Let's see, my chat's slowing down. It didn't hurt me. Dang, Jeffrey. My cat jumped from a 2nd balcony as a kitten and survived. See, that's what I'm talking about. She jumped it and walked off. Jeffrey's already jumping from 3 stories up too, y'all. We need to keep an eye on Jeffrey, friends. He's, Jeffrey wants to see if he can fly too. And if you ever, if you ever want to, you know, see if you can fly, I promise you can't. Let's see. Cats are good at that too, though. I think they're made for that. Isn't it a thing where cats will always land on their feet? Isn't that a thing? Did I not read my chat? Hang on. Hopefully it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt me. Oh, Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey's not saying that he wants to learn how to fly. Jeffrey's saying that guy actually trying to fly didn't hurt him. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. Sometimes the chat moves very fast and I miss it. My cat jumped an 8-foot fence. Well, cats are good at that. I'm telling you. I got some nice shoes. Actually, I haven't gotten the women's shoes yet, but you know what? When I do get them, I'm gonna try them on. Oh shit, y'all! I'm wearing a thong right now. Backwards. Holy shit! Why did I say that? I swear to you, I'm not wearing a thong backwards right now. I promise you that. That was a complete joke. Oh boy, now I feel stupid. It's these little comments that's going to get me in trouble one day. Nope, haven't gotten them yet. Yes, we do have humor. Nope, I haven't gotten them yet, but when I get them, I'm going to be trying them on. That's it, Bill. I'm going to be dashing high hills. Lord have mercy. Monty Python, man, I haven't seen a Monty Python movie in forever. Did y'all see that? There was a story about what was that guy? There was a child actor. There was a child actor that lived in LA that just died in the wildfires. He was on a bunch of British comedies. Broke your boots, sold my aspirin bottle. Got down off my horse, stepped in a pile of shifting sand, and sunk right down to my aspirin bottle. I love The Wizard of Oz. I listened to Jerry Lee Lewis, What Made Milwaukee Famous made a fool out of me. And had a bad image in my head. Texas Cutie. Oh my gosh. Butterfly. Yes, sometimes you can catch some good movies on the tube. So do they want toes you don't walk on? I don't walk on my toes, so I'm going to be good. They won't fit the toes I don't walk on. Gosh dog it, Butter Cheeks and Mr. Butter Cheeks, they either give me shoes that are too big or too little. Good Lord. When are you guys going to find out what size I wear? Glinda the Good Witch is really the villain. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. Been a very, very long time. I did not know that. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch it just so I can see. Glinda the Good Witch is the villain. I didn't know that. I'd never heard that. Well, I know what movie I'm going to have to watch tonight. The Wizard of Oz. I am so surprised that Hollywood has not tried to remake The Wizard of Oz into one of their stupid DEI movies that they have right now. You know how Hollywood's just remaking everything at the moment? How long before they remake that? You know they've been wanting to remake Back to the Future, but I'm glad they're not letting them remake that. She could have sent Dorothy home with 3 clicks of the red shoes from the beginning. Don't give them any ideas. All her bidding, she could have gone home anytime she wanted. There you go. Well, that makes sense now. I mean, I never thought about it that way, but you're right. The good witch is the bad witch. Miss Good Witch. You know, that movie freaked me out when I was a kid. The Witch with the Nose. That movie freaked me out as a kid. And it was the tornado that kind of freaked me out too. Y'all know that scene where the tornado's coming through and the witch is on her bike being blown around the tornado? That has stuck in my head my whole life because it freaked me out when I was a kid. The stupid spell check. We have all been duped. A lot of that happens with those movies. The Green Witch was the Good Witch. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that movie. I want to rewatch The Wizard of Oz, and I want to rewatch Gene Wilder's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It wasn't it Butterfly? You know the part I'm talking about where she's flying around the tornado and she's still pedaling her bike? It's creepy as hell, man. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Buddy Epson. Yep, that's it. I need to get me a motorcycle. That's what I need. I see these guys on their motorcycles looking all cool. I need to get me one of those. I'd end up killing myself though, so I better hush up. Yep, with the dress on. Jeffrey, I bet you could find it on YouTube for free. There's a movie called Inglourious Bastards. Y'all know that movie, Quentin Tarantino, where he ended up, anyway, I was trying to find Inglourious Bastards to watch, and I found it for free on YouTube. It was just, boom, streaming. Not through YouTube Movies either. Yeah, Buttercheek's like, yeah, no you don't. That's what, Killer Carla's probably about to say the same thing. Now, I had a motorcycle like that when I was younger, and I'll never have another one. Scared the piss out of me driving it. I am not a motorcycle person. No, no, no. I want to watch The Wizard of Oz again, and I want to watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. That is one of the best movies ever made. Glinda was selfish. You know, in The Wizard of Oz, that's such an old movie too, but it is such a good movie. Such a good movie. After looking cool, they're looking dead. That's what happens on those stupid motorcycles. You can be the best driver in the world and some idiot would hit you. Throw movies on YouTube. Sometimes just pay my 15 and be happy. There you go, Jeffrey. I've never read the book. Is the book any good? The Wizard of Oz book, is it any good? I would imagine, since the movie is pretty good, I would imagine that book is pretty good as well. I mean, not 100% certain, but I'm a reader. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV, but I do read a lot. I mean, I read an absolute amazing amount of material. I have, now that, you know, I have a Kindle, you guys have no clue how many books I read. It's a sickness. I read so much, I'll even read like remote control manuals and shit. I don't know why I do it. It's calming to me to be reading. But I read an absolute shit ton. Oh, okay, Charlie and Chocolate. You know what? I didn't even know there was a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book. I'll have to look for that. I would love to read it. I think I would really love to read that book. Overloaded. My Kindle's overloaded. I have to delete books because I've got so many. I ended up getting the Kindle Prime, I think is what it's called, or the Amazon Prime, whichever one it is. That way I could pretty much read any book. I mean, there's a whole library of books you can read. And with a Kindle, I mean, you can basically anything. Anything is possible with the Kindle. Yep. Jeffrey's the music fanatic, and I'm the book fanatic. I will read anything, and I love it. Nonfiction, fiction, history. I'm here lately. I've gotten into. There's a genre of books called the alternate history, and I'm reading a bunch of books right now by a man named Harry Turtledove. And it's basically like an alternate history. It's like a race of aliens comes down back during the World Wars. It's really interesting stuff. But I do like alternate histories. Like, there was one book I read not long ago. What if Hitler had won the war instead of us? So on and so forth. Lonesome Dove, it's fantastic. I have read Lonesome Dove. It's been a long time though, and it took me forever to read it. It's like reading It by Stephen King. It's like 9,100 pages. Yep, Killer Carla's a music in chief. She loves especially the Bee Gees. Killer Carla's gonna start a Bee Gees fan club. Wait, is the Bee Gees still alive? I guess some of them are. Music is good, man. Music can make you happy. It can make you sad. It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to cry. Music is part of our souls. Trying to pump his books. Pretty good. A little hard to read. I watch his videos. Are you talking about Harry Turtledove? Harry Turtledove is awesome, man. Texas Cutie is a page turner. Well, I was a page turner too, but I ended up with, I would end up with so many books. I would have to go and basically sell them all to half-price books because I had too many. But I still have my, I still have books that I am very fond of. That's, a page turner. I still have a lot of books that I'm fond of that I just won't get rid of. Do y'all have any books that y'all read over and over? No, like no matter how many times you've read them, you'll read it again. I love Michael Connelly and his Harry Bosch series. I will read those books over and over and over. Jeffrey's playing the Bee Gees. Yep, I like audiobooks too, Buttercheeks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see, I saw a snow angel. Staying alive. Making snow angels to staying alive. There you go. Killer Carla's making snow angels naked. Yeah, audiobooks are great. And another thing about YouTube, you can find pretty much any audiobook you want to listen to on YouTube as well. There is a book, if you guys like true crime, there is a guy named William Bass, Dr. William Bass, okay? He has written a couple of books. One's called The Body Farm. The other one is Beyond the Body Farm. And it's a book about all the different cases. He's a forensic anthropologist. It's a book about all the cases that he has worked on over the years, both of those books. And then, so he created The Body Farm out in Tennessee. And then there is another book. It's William Bass and Jefferson something else. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a fiction writer, and they wrote under the name Jefferson Bass, and it's true crime books. It's great. You guys got to check out the Body Farm and Beyond the Body Farm books. They are freaking amazing. Child Bride about Priscilla Presley. I love Elvis stuff. Vinyl Hound, heck yeah, that's Bill. Boy, half-price books. You can find a lot of vinyl there, man. But I truly recommend reading The Body Farm and Beyond the Body Farm from William Bass. Dr. Bass. Such a great book. I love all of that true crime. And then, of course, what's that lady? There's a lady that writes, I can't think of her name right now, but I've read all of her books. She was friends with Ted Bundy back when he was doing his killing, and she wrote a book about him. It's such a great book. It's such a great, all of her stuff is great. The real innocent, the real not innocent Priscilla. Ooh, yes, John Grisham. I like Elvis stuff. I'll have to look at that, Butterfly. Yeah, John Grisham. My absolute favorite John Grisham book is The Last Juror. Such a great book, man. The Last Juror is awesome. It's around Ford County. It's, oh man, it's such a great book. And don't read the abridged version or listen to the abridged version. You got to listen to the whole thing or read the whole book. But the Ford County Times. Texas Cutie, did you read The Last Juror? Such a great book. Yes, The Body Farm, William Bass. It is such a great book. You can usually find them at half-price books. But those two books, Beyond the Body Farm, or Body Farm and Beyond the Body Farm, is great. The Untold Story of Priscilla, Ballou Presley, paperback. Is there a lot of dirt in that book, Butterfly? Is there a lot of gossip, a lot of Elvis gossip, or is it a lot of Priscilla Presley gossip? Either way, I'm a gossip. I will read the gossip. It's like reading the National. Whatever happened to the National Enquirer? You remember the magazines that was in the racks at the grocery store? The Enquirer, the Sun. Whatever happened to those? My grandma used to buy those, and I would read them. They had, she would get them for the puzzles, the crossword puzzles. What the heck ever happened to the National Enquirer? Yes, it's a good one. The rag went out of business. Well, that surprises me. Well, with the internet, it really doesn't surprise me. I would have thought they would have still put out their magazine, but it was all electronic now. Ex-boyfriends have also quoted in the book. I'll have to read that, Butterfly. Hell yeah, they were a scam. You know, it had stories in there like JFK was molested by an alien and stuff like that. It's wild, man. Some of the stories were wild. Most, not all, originally got hooked with Pelican Brief. Yeah, my very first book that got me into John Grisham, which I think you're probably going to know, is A Time to Kill. I think just about everybody has either watched that movie or read the book. But if you have never read the book, A Time to Kill, you need to read the book because it is much better than the movie. I mean, much better than the movie. I think a lot of John Grisham's books were turned into movies. Yep, Bill, it was a scam, but boy, it was an interesting scam. It was an interesting scam. They did put out, they made a lot of money over those scams. And you know, I had heard somewhere at some point that magazines like the Enquirer were sued. Like, part of their business model was getting sued. Like, they knew that they were going to get sued. And it was just part of their thing. Which I believe it too. I believe that absolutely when they're printing dirt like that. I think so. But I kind of miss the Enquirer. Like I said, my grandmother, my dad's mom, would buy those, and I would read them at her house. I remember them. Get paid to print it. Yep, I'm going to have to find that book too, Butterfly. I would like to read it. I'm going to see if there's a Kindle version, which I'm almost certain there probably is a Kindle version of it. Everybody keeps telling me that I need to write a book, and I'm not sure exactly what I would write a book about, but about homelessness. There's only so much you can say about homelessness before you can't say anymore. It's like the videos I put out. I mean, I put out, you know, at least three videos a day about homeless camps in Austin, and I mean, it's getting old. The mag itself is not where they make their money off of being paid not to print stuff. I'm assuming. I read it from a library. Available, was always on hold. Nah, I'm not a book person. I could never write. My wife can write, but I can't. And my story is not that interesting. My story is not any different than my journey story. It's not any different than 1,000 other people that's been on the street, to be honest. We all have the same stories. We all have the same stories. Drugs, alcohol, bad choices, treating people like shit, and you end up sleeping on the concrete. LA are the same cult running. Oh, for sure, Josh. 100% they are. May not be the same people, but it is the exact same kind of people. They are in the same cult. 100% they are. Greeny weeny people want to save the trees, except if you're in Austin. You could not get any of the environmental weenies here in Austin to say a word about what's happening. I think so, but others may. Well, I mean, maybe someday. I don't know. I just think that it's you know, it's like one of those. It's just a story that's been told. Such simple time. How often would you wonder if there might be some truth to the story? I'm telling you, Texas Cutie. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm getting at. How many times did they print something that was right that everybody was just like, nah? Butterfly, did y'all see the video? It was an AI generated video of Kamala and her husband fighting at Jimmy Carter's funeral. It's such a great video. Kamala Harris stands up and her husband just start going toe to toe right there in the pew. Josh, you got it, man. 100%. They want to appear to be doing something, and they want to collect the money. They want to collect the... Oh, Buttercheek saw it. Boy, people were losing their freaking minds over that video on Twitter. Like, it's fake! And the dude that made it's like, of course it's fake. Like, everybody's like, it's fake. Michelle did a no-show. She sure did. Success might inspire others to make changes before and after they end. Texas Cutie, I hear you. That's why I tell a lot of people about my past and how I ended up here. I don't try to hide anything from people about the drug use and, you know, how I treated my family and all of that. I try to tell everybody because, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to continue that way. The only hard part about it is people from my past that will not give me another chance. And I understand why, believe me. I understand why they will not give me another chance. But we live in a world where redemption is a real thing. And, you know, if you take steps to better yourself and to have a better future, look, there are no old junkies. You just don't see old junkies. And that's because they can't go the distance. They either die or they clean up. Did your wife help you see the light when you met her? Yes and no. I was already, before I met my wife, I was already doing much better. But she gave, my wife and my kids gave me a reason to continue. They gave me a reason to be a man. Does that make sense? Like, I felt the need to be a man. Like, I felt that calling to you know, to be a better person. I want my kids to know that, you know, that they can, you know, that they're gonna have a good life. My kids got cheated. And my kids, obviously, I have adopted my children. And my kids got cheated. And I want to make sure that they never get cheated again. Does that make sense? Like, they were already given a bad shot at life. And I want to make sure that they never have to feel cheated again. Ever. Like, I raised my hand in court and swore to God and everybody that I would always put them before anybody or anything, and I intend to follow through with that. And now I've got a really cool 12-year-old. My kids are great kids. Texas Cutie says Scientologists were showing up at the evacuation center for photo ops and stealing. Oh my God, it doesn't surprise me, man. It doesn't surprise me at all. Your kids are the reason for your... Oh man, my chat reset. My chat reset. Hang on, y'all. Butterfly, I think so too. Yes, Jeffrey, I very much intend to. But I think a lot of the reason why I do what I do with Dash is because, one, it's, you know, helping the city, it's helping taxpayers, but also helping the homeless folks. I feel like I kind of owe a debt to society in a way. And, I don't know. Yeah, man, taking on the responsibility of children, especially a whole horde of children, it's daunting. And, you know, I don't know. You know, before I had my children, I could watch videos, you know, like the true crime stuff where kids get hurt and kids are kidnapped and this and that, and it wouldn't bother me. But I can't watch those videos anymore. I'll end up either pissed off or crying. I can't watch videos anymore or movies where children are getting hurt. I just cannot watch them. But my kids chose me. I didn't choose them. And my wife chose me. So that's worth a lot to me. Anyway, without getting too hard off into my feelings, y'all are going to have me crying here before too long. Texas Cutie, I appreciate it. They're good kids. They're really good kids, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. Oh my God, Jeffrey, I know, man. It's so sad. The trafficking, it's just sad. Home is where the heart is. You are right. It doesn't matter where we're at. As long as you're with the ones you love, you are at home. I've been reading into them, Bill. I have been reading into them, man. There's some wild stuff out there. I still think that people are setting them. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. I think it's like eco-terrorists doing it. I could be wrong. Obviously. But that's just my thought. There's too many videos of people setting fires. Too many videos of people dressed in all black like those Antifa thugs. You know that those people out there would take that opportunity. Even if the first one was somehow set unintentionally, there are assholes out there in these eco-terrorist groups that would 100% use that as an excuse to sow chaos. Butterfly, he sure did. Boy, he just lost his house too. I haven't read about the tunnels yet, Bill. I'll have to look into that because I'm a sucker for a good conspiracy. I can tell you that. Yes, he was ousted in Hollywood. Hardcore he was. And now that, he's a Trump supporter, he's even more ousted. I'll have to look into the tunnel theory. I haven't read about that one yet. Lost. Let's see. Hang on, my chat's slow. Y'all give me 1 sec. Hang on. I don't know why my chat's not updating. Hang on. I can see y'all sending chats, but I just can't read them just yet. I'm not ignoring you. Hang on. I don't know why my chat does this. Come on, update. Gotta be kidding me. I'm missing so many chats right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Diddy had tunnels. Oh, yeah, the stop buying hair gel. That was great. BLM founder lost 2 of her homes. Good. Did you hear the little boy being interviewed in CA and he said he didn't know where Santa would leave the toys because there was only one chimney left for his home? That's sad. That is very sad, Texas Cutie. I did not hear that, but that's 5 years old. Good Lord. There was only one chimney left in his home. Jesus. Sad when you lose everything you work for. It can happen to any one of us at any time. Keeping all that cash. Did I miss a chat? BLM founder lost her homes. Well, the BLM founder got those homes maliciously, so, screw her. That shit's crazy. How much money those people took in. No shit, Josh, I'm telling you. Yeah. A lot of people that lost their homes out there were probably well-off people. But I know for a fact there was also people that lost their homes that were not well-off, And I don't care if you're a millionaire, you lose your home, it's not good, An army base. Oh my God, Texas Cutie, I was just reading a story before I went live about that. Yes, the machine guns, the Humvees, there was quite a bit of stuff stolen from that army base. That apparently just happened. I was just reading about that. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. Where the hell did that go? Shit. Humvees, explosives, machine guns, tripod-mounted machine guns. They're trying to retract. If that shit was really stolen, that's pretty wild. That is pretty wild stuff. Makes you wonder what's coming. And then you have Trump's inauguration on the 20th. You have the left organizing a peaceful protest, and we all know how peaceful their protests are, for the 18th. Man, it's going to get wild in the next few weeks, y'all. It is going to get wild in the next few weeks. It is difficult to feel bad for them, considering what all they did to this country in the name of racial justice. And I am not a racist person at all. I mean, I'm married to a Mexican. My kids are Mexican. And I'm as white as that, cup down there in the floor. I'm not a racist person at all. But man, all of the racism that has started since the George Floyd riots makes me sick. At least Jimmy Carter had a great funeral. He did have a great funeral. JP Good. What is up, my dude? He had a great funeral, and I watched the vice president and her husband go toe-to-toe in an AI video. It was such a great video. And you could tell, man, she was so butthurt because Obama and Trump were sitting back talking, and she wasn't a part of it. That chapped her ass, man. It chapped her ass. Like these guys back there talking. Wonder what Trump and Obama were saying anyway. Think about it. What the hell were they saying to each other? Supposedly robbers were dressed as firemen at the base. And sowing chaos. I'm telling you, man. Y'all hang on. My chat is a little bit behind y'all, so I do apologize. See, that's Bill. That's what I was thinking. What the hell were they talking about? And Laura Bush never ages. What is that stuff that they say that these people take that's out of a child's pituitary gland or something like that? Oh, I forget what it is, but it's that whole conspiracy that these people are extracting something from children. But you're right, Laura Bush never ages. I wish I didn't age. Shit, man, my beard went all gray just in the last 5 years. I look back at pictures from when Joseph was young. Adrenochrome, that's it. I look back at pictures from when Joseph was a boy. He's a boy now, but when he was not a baby, 4 or 5 years old, and I have a full brown beard, and now it's, it's all gray, but that's okay. Mainly on my chin. Pence's wife is a snob, totally ignored the Trump standing right in front of her. Yeah. Politics. I bet they don't have a very good relationship. Hunter Thompson invented it. It's not real. Kids do that to you. Oh, can you just see them sitting there talking shit about Kamala? Now, can you believe this woman thought she could win? Come on. Why is she in the front row? We should be in the front row. Man, or about Hillary, there's that story that Hillary stinks. Was Hillary there? I don't know if Hillary was there or not. She did. I saw the video. But the AI video of her going toe-to-toe with her husband is absolute gold. It's so funny. The great protector of democracy. Yes, the great protector of democracy. Jeffrey, have y'all ever seen that YouTube channel called Bad Lip Reading? So funny, man. That Bad Lip Reading channel is pure comedy gold. Whoever does that channel is absolutely brilliant. Because it really does look like they're saying that kind of stuff. Hillary with her bobblehead football hair. Holy shit. Hillary's something else, man. No Dick and no Michelle. Well, Jimmy didn't miss out on much. They gave him his meth straight to the vein this time. Helmet head. Dan Quayle. Holy shit, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. Dan Quayle. Big Mike. Oh my God, Big Mike. Big Mike with Joan Rivers is like, oh, you didn't know he's a tranny. It's so funny, man. Joan Rivers, she was telling it. She was telling it like it was. Michelle was in Hawaii. She's getting her, well, I ain't gonna say that. That ended up getting me probably struck for saying that. Good old Big Mike. Yeah, Joan Rivers was like, she's looking at that guy like, you didn't know? Michelle Obama's a man. So, speaking of who's a man and who's a woman, did y'all see that, what's her name? Candace Owens has the scoop on Macron's wife being a man? And apparently she's about to put that information out. I don't know. Surf's up, Michael Cup. Michelle's got her vitamin D. She carries the vitamin D around with her all the time. Anyway, I'm interested to see what Macron, I forget what his wife or husband, whoever he is. I'm interested to see what the information she has. Lord Farquaad, butter cheeks. That's so mean. Holy shit, you guys are gonna get me demonetized. Well, shit, I'm already, but it's hard to be demonetized if I'm not monetized. Yeah, man. Have y'all seen that? There's a video of Michelle Obama standing in a dress, and Trump hits a golf ball, and it hits her right in the goob, and you can see the goob shake. Surely y'all have seen that. It is so funny, man, when he hits that golf ball, and it's like right to the crotch. Jeffrey, don't hurt the gods of YouTube. Boy, I tell you, Melania is smoking. One of the most beautiful first ladies ever. Please, somebody tell me y'all have seen the video of of Trump hitting Michelle Obama in the goob with a golf ball. The goob, holy heck. That's what we call it in my house. We call it a goob. My 5-year-old told me 2 days ago that Batman doesn't have a goob because he's Batman. I don't know where he came up with it. Yeah, the goob. Now y'all are going to call it a goob too. Obama and Michelle back in the day. Michelle with those big old broad shoulders and the short hair. Sunny host from The View's husband. No, what happened with her? I'm liking the ability to see my goob. Well, man, there's ways to look at it if you want to see it. What am I saying? Holy shit. Oh my God. You guys are tearing into these people tonight, man. Holy shit. Oh my God, what am I doing here? Oh, the fraud case. Okay. Oh, nope, I didn't hear about it. I'll have to look. Yeah, man, this went off the rails real quick, Jeffrey. Stand by here. She didn't used to be. Oh my God. Yeah, man. The Clintons are on their way out. I'm telling you right now, they are. There's not much left for them. Killer Carla's even laughing about that. I wished I could play the "You Want to See My Pecker" video. I would play it. You haven't seen any goob hits? Oh my God. You guys spell it right too. It's so funny. It took me forever to figure out how to spell goob. I don't even know where that name came from or how we started using it. Yes, the goob is a boy's giggle bits. A boy has a goob, a girl has a pooty poo. You got a goob and a pooty poo. Protect the goob at all costs. Bill looking like Fire Marshal Bill from In Living Color. That's so Oh my God, he does look like that too, doesn't he? But yes, the goob is a boy and the pooty poo is for female. We got goobs and pooty poos. Oh my God. What am I doing? I feel like I've been smoking weed. Got the guy at the pump next to me, he's looking at me like, what? Who the hell are you talking to? Oh my God. The picture on the wall. Oh my goodness, you guys. I needed to laugh though. JB Goob. Oh, yep, that's it. JB Goob. Oh, yes, laughter is very good for your soul. Laughter is excellent. JB Goob. You can come back to the Dash channel. I want to know when you change it to JB Goob. Gooby Goob. My 5-year-old says Gooby. He's not just a goob guy. He says Gooby. Texas Cutie. We're corrupting poor Texas Cutie. She's corrupted. JB Goob. It sounds like a used car salesman. Oh, Texas Cutie. Oh man, I know the people here. Like I said, I spend like every dime I have in here on, you know, the guys that work here are pretty good people. Back when I was an engineer, I worked on this store a lot, their internet and their pumps and all that, so I know them very well. But it's the people at the pumps over there that's listening to me talk to the phone. Yep, it was a good laugh today. Man, we've already been live over an hour too. I was only planning on doing 30 minutes chilling out with you guys. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Yes, JB Goob needs to join us more often. Sure, I can. I've thought about, you know what, butter cheeks, I have been thinking about going back to that part-time. Simply because, you know, especially if funding doesn't come through soon, I'm going to have to do something to keep Dash floating. But I've got some stuff to announce to you guys about Dash coming up. I think you guys are going to end up liking it. We've got an opportunity to do some work with some really good people in this state. We've got a really good chance to do some really good work. But that is still, we're still in the planning. I can't really talk too publicly about it. But I will tell you, if you guys do enjoy the work that we're doing, and you guys do enjoy the work that I do in Austin, JP, this is not what I do. I just come on here and chit chat, but my work is in the community. I report the news. I work in the homeless community, and you know, I do a lot of work with the homeless in Austin. I hand out jackets and blankets and food. I do a lot of work with the homeless, but if anybody does want to support what we're doing, please do so. You can at dashatx.net/donate. We are demonetized across the board right now because of our work, and literally we struggle day to day just to be out here. You know, like right now we're below on empty. I'm funding it all myself at the moment. Lots of white cars out here. There are. Yeah. At this point, I'm basically funding everything myself, and it's just not working. So if anybody does want to support us, God bless you all. Yep, a lot of white cars out here today. This is Hero Way and Baghdad. That's where we're at right now. Hero Way and Baghdad. But anyway, guys, I am going to roll out of here. I've got to run down to the Heb and see what I've got to pick up a couple of things down there, and then I'm gonna go home and hang out with my family and play with my little boys. Which is better to live in, Texas or Arizona? Texas. Hell yeah, Texas. You can't beat Texas. Yeah, there's the link, atx.net/donate. No, I'm up here in Leander right now. I'm on my way home. I start my day here with you guys, and I end my day right here with you guys. Yep, that is the link right there. Goob, yes. Good goob. Good goob. Good goob. Texas Cutie. We're corrupting Texas Cutie. Yeah, and there is my link. My main platform is over on X. That is my main platform. That's where pretty much everything happens, is over on X. And where everything started and where everything is going right now. Texas Cutie's got me where she wants me. My favorite back way to Austin. Yep. Yep, you will see me in the morning. Absolutely. I can't go a day without streaming to you guys. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. As always, if anything does happen out here on the street news-wise that y'all need to see, I will bring it to you here live. I do cover murders and anything public safety related. So if anything massive is going on around, you will see it right here on the Dash channel. Jeffrey, yes, have a good evening. Yes, everybody, butter cheese. JP Goob, welcome to the channel, man. Glad to have you here, honestly. Very glad to have you here. But yeah, again, anybody does want to help the channel, atx.net/donate, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, all those. We got everything over there, even Bitcoin. Guys, y'all have a wonderfully great evening. I'm going to go down and pick up some tamales, and I am going home. Love you guys, and I will see y'all in the morning.